Want to take your agency to the next level in 2019? In today's video, we're going to cover some of the best tools and software and third-party services you want to know about to run your agency. So stay tuned, here we go. All right, welcome back and thank you for joining me. My name is Jordan Steen, also known as Serial Entrepreneur, and at this channel, we talk all about starting a marketing agency, running your own personal brand, or basically just building an online business. And if you're interested in any of those topics, you wanna make sure and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell in the bottom right-hand corner of this video so that way you get updated with all of our future videos, free trainings, free resources, and giveaways that we do here at my channel. Now, to run a successful agency, you have to understand that there are several services that you have to incorporate into your business and into your marketing strategies that are going to help you get better results for your campaigns, do better research, better planning, and ultimately just make your customers more happy than you would if you weren't using these tools. Oh, and make sure to stay tuned to the end of this video where we'll give you a checklist for all of your marketing agency needs. It covers all kinds of things from tools and templates, and then it goes into a 2-week training on landing clients and really just getting your agency off the ground, plus all the services and everything like that. But let's go ahead and hop over to the screencast and show you guys some of these tools. All right, guys, so this is HubSpot CRM, and a lot of people ask what CRM to use when starting off with your agency. This isn't necessarily what you're going to want to use for your clients if you plan to manage CRMs for your clients. But as far as managing your personal agency, this is a great platform. It's free. It allows you to do email tracking and all kinds of stuff. Obviously, it's going to be limited in the features since it is a free version, but their next level up isn't too expensive. If you have the budget for it, you can obviously do something like that. Outside of this, in the past, I have also recommended using something like an Excel spreadsheet to keep up with it. If you run out of features, on one of the free platforms, you can always use an Excel spreadsheet, put everything up in the top columns like name, business name, phone number, stuff like that. And that'll work perfectly fine as well until you can afford to do a service like HubSpot or Salesforce or something like that. Okay, so the next tool we're going to go into, and a lot of you have heard of it, is called Hootsuite. It is what we prefer to use. We actually kind of use a mixture between Hootsuite and Social Sprout for reporting. But as far as Hootsuite's concerned, we like the interface better as far as scheduling posts and being able to manage comments and everybody engaging with the page. You can see here we have all of our YouTube content. We have comments coming in right here. Right here. We have spam over here that we can manage. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do from Hootsuite's manager that makes it easier as far as just managing the community. As far as scheduling posts, I will say that we do hire someone to manually schedule posts, just because you can do that for $3 to $4 per hour, outsourcing that job. And it just makes sure that you have all of the proper formatting set up, because sometimes using these kinds of softwares can mess up the formatting when it actually goes to post it to the page. But Hootsuite is ultimately the social media manager or scheduler that we recommend using for your agency. Third tool, or resource rather, that we want to talk about is Moz.com, and this is more for SEO. We're going to go into some SEO tools here, and Moz is a really great tool for several different reasons, because most of you guys have heard me talk about 3-step marketing, and if not, we're putting out a video pretty soon on the 3-step marketing concept that we've put together. But basically, it talks about how SEO and pay-per-click is so important for driving a lot of this cold traffic for local businesses. And why? Because most people use search engines to find something local to them, right? And so this gives you a bunch of free tools that you can use to do research about a business or about a potential client for your audits or whatever, where you can get information about their business listings, keywords. So if you check this out, we can open these up right here, and you can see we have the keyword explorer, so I can type in like Pappadeaux's Seafood Kitchen, whatever, we'll just put in a business that you're potentially wanting to market to, and it gives you some information about their local presence. And this again is some stuff that you can just take a screenshot of, or a window capture, and just use this on a presentation. It's great for building audits, but it's just something, again, that's free and gives you an idea of where the business stands and how you can potentially work your way in for a sale, right? So this is a great tool. They have all kinds of free tools over here at the website. We're going to include all of the links to all of these sites down in the YouTube description, so no worries there. The next SEO tool we're going to go into is called Screaming Frog, and this is actually a completely free tool. They do have an upgraded paid version as well, just like every other software. But their free version is pretty unique and pretty useful as far as analyzing and crawling a website, finding where things are broken or where you can make changes to say things like H1 tags, H2 tags. It's a great analysis tool for websites and for overall SEO. But we've done a video on this already. So if you want, you can go check out our video on Screaming Frog on our channel. Just go to a search over there and you can figure that, or you can check that out yourself. The next tool we want to cover is going to be Serpstat, and Serpstat's a cool tool that allows you to do keyword analysis and ranking tracking, or I guess keyword rank tracking, and tons of different ways for you to basically analyze the website and see how it's going to perform on a search engine, or how to find basically keywords and techniques or strategies to implement on your website that will help you rank higher on search engines. But as you can see, we put in social media marketing. It's going to show us search volume, competition, cost per click, and overall keyword difficulty, which tells us how we want to incorporate this specific keyword into our marketing campaign, into our content like blog articles, and across our websites and landing pages, things like that. Now, Serpstat is basically a solution that's a little cheaper than Ahrefs. A lot of people hear about Ahrefs, and it's a great tool. I'm not doubting it whatsoever, but most of you are on some sort of budget, right? And so this tool is a lot more affordable. I think it's only like $60 for 3 months. So a lot more affordable, only $20 per month, basically, to be able to use this tool. Oh, and really quickly, if you want to check out another video where we put together 4 free tools that help you increase search engine ranking and help you with keyword analysis, check out this video in the top right-hand corner. So next, we're going to get into a little bit about analytics. And a lot of you are familiar with what analytics is, but I just have to tell you, too many people look for platforms to kind of outsource all of their analytics to, when really you can pretty much run everything you need to run through Google Analytics. And all you have to do is set up different properties and apps, different views, and then different goal tracking methods for each property or domain or platform that it's coming from. So you can see we have YouTube, we have ClickFunnels, we have our Kajabi site, we have WordPress, all of that. So it's all basically put in here. And then we have a cross-domain property view or app, not app, but property and view, basically showing the different areas and how they're pulling in search data, where we're converting at with regards to what products or on what site people are coming from. But this is a great tool to show everything in one place. So you can see if we go to our WordPress traffic on our website and do our WordPress view, we can come in here and switch over very quickly to see what our traffic is like for that platform. And we have 10 active users on the site currently right now. We have 6.8K users in the last 7 days, 9,000 sessions, a bounce rate of 9.58%, and an average duration of about 2 minutes. So again, just pulling in information, where people came from, what mediums, what times of the day, our average users per month on mobile, desktop, tablet, all of this is being driven into our site as far as who visits our WordPress site. Then we have a whole other view for our Kajabi site, which is where we run our course platforms. So 2 different sites, but it allows us to track everything in one area. Google Analytics is definitely the tool you want to start using for analytic tracking and data reading and analysis. Next, one of my favorite tools, and one you're going to want to check out, not even one we make any affiliate revenue off of, just a tool that we really, really love. It's something that when you're starting out, you have to have something to plan projects and operations and workflows, right? And this is what did it for us. We're actually at the point now where we're upgrading to another platform that costs us about $3,000 per year to use that, which is going to help us become even more effective and efficient with our marketing campaigns. But if you're looking for the starting out platform, Asana is where it's at. It was super affordable to use. We were able to build in tasks. Like you can see right here, I'm shooting my video for today, and all of these tasks behind that are tasks for other social media campaigns or posts that we need to actually have created. And within each task, so if I go back, we'll go up and we'll go back. You can see each person is listed on their job. They have due dates for everything. Well, they will once this task comes out. This is a video we're shooting now, so due dates haven't even been added because it's a month and a half out. but we have every person assigned. They'll all have due dates associated and added in right there. We have different stages of the content creation process. And this is how it works, whether you're creating content, running ads, or creating an ad campaign. You want to have these procedures in place, so that way all of these people that you're hiring and outsourcing from overseas or wherever it may be know exactly what to do and when to do it. But Asana is the tool we recommend for that. If you want to learn more about using Asana, we've already put together plenty of videos on it, but here's one that you're going to want to start with first. Check out that video on Asana. The next tool we really like to use is for team communication, and this is where we basically have all of our chats and instant messages between people, so that way we have it all in one place. That's really the key, is getting everything in one place, because one of the big issues I had in the beginning, because I'm not very organized, is everything was kind of all over the place. Now what I'm doing, since I have Ted involved, is he's basically bringing everything into one place, setting up systems and procedures where people are using the same tools and softwares at specific times of the marketing campaign, or just in general with business processes. So Slack is what we recommend for business communication. Check that one out. The next tool is going to be G Suite. And guys, this is one of my favorite tools. You can see this is on my Serial Entrepreneur one, and we have our personal branding course. For some reason I have it's because I shared it. It's owned by Restamar. Okay. But we have Serial Entrepreneur here. Sorry. We have our personal branding course. We do consultations. We have admins, basically me, and documents and information that I want to keep track of. But this allows me to manage everything in my team. You can see we have 21 members in the Serial Entrepreneur Drive. And if we go inside that drive, this is broken down into a bunch of different folders and videos and documents and all kinds of different information that we store and share access to the rest of the team, so that way they're able to do their job. And we can quickly remove access to people and break it down however basically we need it to run. Plus you get a Gmail, a business related Gmail when you get involved with G Suite, and it only starts at $5 per month per account. So that's really affordable. And I believe if it's still the same, Google is actually either giving out, it's a minimum of 1 terabyte, but they used to give out unlimited data. Like we have unlimited data storage because we were one of the first customers using G Suite business model. We were one of the first customers, so we got unlimited data. So we can literally store as much data as we want to. That might still be an option, but I do know that they were planning on switching to terabytes at some point. So if they did, leave it in the comments below so that way other people can find out. But I believe it's still $5 per month and you get unlimited cloud storage. Next is a tool for writing, and it's called Grammarly. Guys, if you're not using this and having at least your writers use this tool, you're really missing out on a great free tool. It's a free spell check tool that pretty much checks any web browser that's ever open. So if you're writing on Facebook, writing a post on Facebook, this will actually check your spelling and your grammar on Facebook. There's tons of other features that you can use for Grammarly. I personally don't use it much since I don't do much of the writing anymore. I do use it when I'm writing documents and stuff like that. But if you're doing something that's more in-depth, like blog writing or social media posts, copy and stuff like that, you're going to want to get Grammarly and get your writers using Grammarly. It's free again. And then when you do decide to upgrade, it's number one, really cheap and affordable. And it adds on some extra features for tracking and saving information, so that way your team can work together. Oh, and really quick question. Are you using Grammarly for your agency, or have you even heard of Grammarly before? If so, let me know below what you use. If you don't use Grammarly, what other apps are there? I didn't even know there would be other apps, but I use Grammarly. So what do you use? But clearly, the next one we want to cover is WordPress, and this is one of the best web development platforms that exist on the market. It's optimized for SEO. It's one of the most easy to manage content management services or platforms out there on the market. And I definitely recommend, if you're going to be developing websites for customers, especially local businesses, small and medium-sized businesses, you're going to want to use WordPress because it makes it to where you can easily upgrade sites and update sites over time, meaning that you can save that business owner money, which gives them another reason to kind of work with you, right? So web development on WordPress is definitely the way to go. Check it out. But just in case WordPress isn't for you for developing websites, or you want to check out some other platforms, we did just put together a video on some of the best web development platforms in 2019. So you can check out this video in the top right-hand corner. Another question we always get is, Jordan, where do we host these websites at? What is hosting? What do we do? Basically, I recommend going to Bluehost. Number one, their customer support is by far the best. Like, forget GoDaddy, forget everyone else. Their customer support at Bluehost is the best. It is some of the most affordable hosting that you can find, and it is the best quality as far as uptime and performance. As a matter of fact, if you go to our website, you can actually see how happy we are with Bluehost service because we actually represent it at the bottom of our website, as you can see right here in this little video. So check that out. Bluehost is what you want to use for hosting, and we'll leave a link for it in the description below. Now, one of the biggest things that people ask me is, Jordan, where do you create your thumbnails? And I want to tell you guys something very, very maybe enlightening to a lot of you. I don't create my thumbnails. I have a graphic designer do that, and they do it in Adobe and Photoshop. And if you're not a professional graphic designer, you're not going to be able to mimic those thumbnails like that person is. That takes years and years of practice and experience and just having an eye for design. What I do is these little thumbnails that you see when we go live on social media. As you can see, I am not a designer. But if you need something that you can create these kinds of thumbnails or captions or things that look kind of like this right here, you can see some of the ones we've done in the past, right? If you need something that's like this, then what you need to do is go to Canva, because it allows you. Now, we are paying for the premium version of Canva, but it's still very cheap. But it gives you access to all kinds of extra tools and resources. I recommend paying for that, especially in the beginning. If not, they do have a free version as well. What tool do we recommend for landing pages and generating leads? Definitely ClickFunnels, because it is the easiest to make and to work with, to integrate any type of third-party resources or apps, like, for example, the Facebook Pixel. All of these things are super easy to integrate because ClickFunnels is the biggest landing page developer out there. It's also very similar to something like Wix or Weebly or Squarespace, something like that, where it's a drag and drop builder. So anybody can use this and create landing pages super quickly. And you don't have to go pay a developer $100, $200 per hour to do it for you. Basically, if you've ever been through one of our funnels, that's what we use. So if you want to check out ClickFunnels and get a super cool discount, then check out our link right below this video in the description. Now, Upwork is a platform that you guys are going to use to start outsourcing and building your team. This is like one of the primary platforms that I use for my agency and have used to hire over probably 40 to 50 people now in the last 2 years. You can literally hire anybody to do anything from right up here: web development, mobile development, design, writing, admin support, customer service, marketing, accounting, and that's not even all the categories. So get on Upwork. I strongly recommend using it. Check it out. Go there. Just try it. The final outsourcing platform I want to tell you guys about is FreeUp. And as you can see, we are partnered with FreeUp. We know the owners. It is a place where if you want quality, you're going to get it from here, because they have such an excruciating process for these freelancers to get on board. But once they do, they're guaranteed to make a good living and make a decent income because of the fact that they have the work there. And they do so much to make sure that all of these people are quality that everyone that uses their platform is typically happy. So if you're a marketing agency owner, or if you're really wanting to hire people to do some work for you and outsource some work for you, you need to go to this URL, freeup.com/serial-entrepreneur, and that's FreeUp with 3 E's, okay? freeup.com/serial-entrepreneur, and you'll get $50 for free, and enter your coupon code JSTEEN50, and you'll get $50 off. Like your first free $50, you can hire someone and do $50 worth of work, absolutely free. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it for this video. But before you get out of here, I have to tell you, we didn't include all of the apps and tools on this video. We actually have a ton more over on our blog post. So you're gonna wanna go right below this video in the description and find the section on our blog and click that link and go over to our blog, and you'll find all of the other tools and softwares and apps that we recommend there. But if you have a question about any of these apps or softwares, or if you want to know what software or tool I recommend for something else, leave it in the comments below and we'll get back to you. But that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you want to know, since you stayed till the end, where you can actually get that checklist and the 2-week training on starting your marketing agency, all you have to do is go right below this video. It'll be the link at the very top of the YouTube description for our SMMA checklist. Make sure to check that out. It is so worth it. You're gonna love me for it. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you guys on the next video. Until then, Serial Entrepreneur out. Bye, guys. Ready to start living the 6-figure work wherever, be your own boss lifestyle? Well, at Serial Entrepreneur Academy, we'll teach you how to use a laptop and internet to start your own social media and digital marketing agency. Get started with our free Facebook ads training. Links in the description below, guys. See you in the course. Serial Entrepreneur out.